And that's exactly the point. You know what I mean? We supposed to be different than Cain. And we're going to get to that. You know, and we supposed to be different than Cain. We supposed to care for our brother, man. All right? So it says, sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. By sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. You see that? Because that's not vanity, what's going on in his heart. What's going on in his heart and his soul? Hey, Christ brought a word to the people. He said what? In Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. My yoke is easy, my burden is light. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6 or verse 7. Rest with us, right? You know? Those who are heavy laden, you know what I mean? The scripture is giving our people that have a heart and a mind like this understanding and pulling us away from that vanity, man. That's why these people out here crying and sorrowful about what's going on in this earth without understanding, without comfort, and without hope. You know what I mean? They meet the prerequisite now, but the Lord say He gonna laugh at you too when you meet the prerequisite at the last minute. You know what I mean? Sometimes, hey, Most High, He gonna deal with you because you laughed at us. And these are people who looked at us, shaking their head, turning their head, hey, driving, I'm finna go to work. I gotta go home, go to work. I'm good, you know?
Yeah, come on.
You know, this is the mindset that our people have, and it's just like a woman, yo. It's just like a woman. And who made that first terrible mistake? Turning away from the scriptures, turning away from the instruction of the Most High God so that they can receive things of this world, power in this world. That's vanity, man. And that's a covetous spirit. You got that. You got those things in wickedness, man. It says, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for... Okay, so go ahead, let's finish up.
Why is thy countenance sad, seeing thou art not sick? This is nothing else but sorrow of heart. Then I was very sore afraid, and said unto the king, let the king live forever. Why should not my countenance be sad, when the city, the place of my father's sepulchres, lieth waste, and the gates thereof are consumed with fire?
And that's what we seeing day in, day out. So what we want to do, we want to come build you up. And we trying to build a foundation, okay? And look to the things above, man. Look to the kingdom. So that means we got to wash all of our brothers off, make them clean, okay? That's what we trying to do. Wash our people up and make them clean before the Most High God, right? Go ahead.
Verse 4. Then the king said unto me, for what doest thou make a request? So I prayed to the Most High of heaven, and I said unto the king, if it please the king, and if thy servant had found favor in thy sight, that thou wouldest send me unto Judah, unto the city of my father's sepulchres, that I may build it.
That's right. So he wanted to build up his people. Jump down to verse 10, verse 9 and 10. Or let's go to verse 10.
Verse 10. When Sanballat the Horonite and Tobiah, the servant of the Ammonite, heard of it, it grieved them exceedingly, that there was come a man to seek the welfare of the children of Israel.
And that's how our people live, man. Wicked as hell. When they see us out, yeah, when we out here preaching the Most High God, preaching the words of the Most High God, right? What are people, man, what they doing out here? They get angry when they see us showing brotherly love, right? Hey, this is how you present yourself beautiful before the Most High God, man. Showing brotherly love and a husband and wife that agree together, man. That's how you are presented beautiful before the Most High, right? So our people got a real jacked up understanding concerning these things. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and chapter 9 verse 1. For all this I consider in my heart, even to declare all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of Yahawah. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before them. All things come alike to all there is one event to the righteous and to the wicked, to the good and to the clean, and to the unclean, to him that sacrificeth, and to him that sacrificeth not. As it says, as is the good, so is the sinner, and he that sweareth, as he that feareth an oath. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all. Yeah, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live, and after that they go to the dead. And that's right, our people don't have understanding. You know, like I would always say, in the privacy, they try to have understanding. You know, when they about to die, they running into sorrow. That's what we was talking about concerning the fact that brother try to call on the Most High at the last minute, and he gonna laugh at your calamity. You know what I mean? So you gonna deal with it. But the difference with us is when we deal with it, we're gonna have life, man. It says for to him that is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more a reward. For the memory of them is forgotten. And that in the spirit, you got to think about it. You got to put it two and two together. You got to have understanding. You know what I mean? We're dead walking around here without understanding. We're dead going to the grave, being burned up by the scorching fire, man. By that fiery indignation of the Most High God. You know, if we don't have His word. But we had His word, so we got understanding. We know what's going to happen. That's why it's like, man, hey, we don't care about the wicked who have the power to kill our bodies. You know what I mean? We don't care about them trying to run us off. We don't care about the fact that we got these briars. People don't realize briars are like deception. Salakia. Briars are like bribery. That's what briars are. Let's get that. Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 6.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2 and verse 6. And he hath violently taken away this tabernacle, as if there were of a garden. Oh, Lamentations, Salakia.
It's all good, brother. No worries, brother.
Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 6. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou doest dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
That's right. So somebody that worked with us could pull up on us in a second. Oh, we got you on tape. Well, we got tapes on YouTube. Salakia for my language. But we got tapes on YouTube. Hey, we don't care. You know, hey, you gonna get in trouble. Hey, them cops gonna see. Hey, you ain't got no face mask. All this, this, that, and the other, man. We don't care. We don't care, man. It said it's better to obey Yahawah rather than man, right? So we gotta do what the scriptures tell us to do. That's why the scriptures say, "Wash and make you clean." You know, put away the evils of your doings, man. Even though the world tell you, hey, it's good to do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Or ain't nobody gonna like you. Hey, what the scriptures say, when people put you out of their company, that's a blessing. Okay, because they wicked, they evil, they don't want to come to the light. So it says, verse 6, Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 6. Also their love and their hatred. Oh, Salakia, let's go back to verse 5. It says, but the dead know not anything, neither have they any more reward. That's right. And it says, for the memory of them is forgotten. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished. Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun. And who are the dead? You know what I'm saying? Who are the dead? The so-called white man, the men of his confederacy, right? Okay, the wicked ones that should be put to death. Okay, and then in Esau, hey, they're gonna make a total destruction of Esau. Okay, and then the 2/3, okay, that are showing behaviors of the 2/3. People that showing the behaviors of the 2/3, Lord gonna deal with them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have no place. You know. So, but this is really talking about the wicked. Their portion, it ain't gonna have no portion, right? You got something?
Book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
That's right.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
That's right. We're going to destroy soul and body, right? So you can't be hey, and don't be afraid of their words. Hey, we're going to put you in. And they start screaming at you, talking at you. Some Jake, they reading. They getting understanding. Like, I'm going to bring something good to my people. And then they hear all of the wickedness that they get bestowed on them. It's like, man, I learned all this knowledge, piecing the word up, line upon line, precept upon precept. Dang, why they not receiving this understanding? It's so easy to understand. Why they don't hear it? Hey, the scripture tell you, don't be scared of their words. Ezekiel was sent to people knowing that they weren't going to hear him. The Lord already gave him, he already gave you the end of the story. He said, oh, they're not going to hear you. Oh, okay. You see? And look at our people, man. Hey, they dodging cops, man. These cops are scorpions, man. Like it say in the scripture. These cops are scorpions. They're going to kill you. They're going to hit you with that 40. You know what I'm saying? And then what? They're going to be like, oh, man, he killed him unjustly. Hey, the Lord killeth and maketh alive, man. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. Right? You got something else?
Book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahawah, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
That's right.
But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire. And I will refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
That's right. Lord is hey, that's gonna be our only strength in these last days, man. Okay? The understanding of the scriptures, the testimony, and the sprinkling of the blood of Yahawashi. A black man who died for his people, man. A black man who died for his people, right? And what? They can't accept. That's the thing that's wrong with our people. They can't. Our people, the 2/3, right? That the brother just pointed out. They can't accept that a so-called black man died for his people. A man that was not made to be looked like a fool, right? A man that spoke righteousness and understanding, right? And our people don't want to get with the program. They don't want to understand the fact that Yahawashi, okay, a black man, okay, is the only deliverance that they're gonna have, right? The only chance, the only deliverance that they're gonna have in this world, you know, from this earth, from this wicked world. So this is Genesis chapter 4, verse 3 or verse 2. Now let's start at verse 3. And in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground and offered unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. So that's the difference between the 2/3 and the 1/3, man. When they see all these different things that the brothers are doing out here, you know what I mean? They feel like they doing a better work. You know what I mean? Like the scriptures say, that they understand the word, line up on line, precept and precept, that they may fall back and be snared and taken. There's some among the 2/3 that feel like they got the word, they got the eye salve. We don't see right, you know. There's our people among the 2/3 that feel like, you know, we are going to be the ones that's going to be in that fire, right? They take us as the abomination. We speaking false doctrines. Okay, we bringing a new doctrine. That's what the 2/3 think. And all that they're bringing forth to the Most High is wickedness in these churches. You know what I mean? Showing no difference from the clean and the unclean thing, right? You can't find the law at their lips. The thing that's able to convert the soul, right? So they bringing these same sacrifices to or offerings to Yahawah, and it's like, man, get away from y'all. Don't know what y'all talking about, man. He proving it day in and day out. Walking up there, I need a healing, pastor. I need a healing. Can you pray for me, pastor? All this wickedness, proving it day in and day out. And then you got the brothers out here only in the word, only bringing the scriptures, right? So it says, Cain brought of the fruit of the ground and offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flocks and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. So you hear about the brother that's doing righteousness. When his countenance fell, it was for righteousness. The Lord he made good on that, right? The king, he saw, got favor from the king. The king sent him off, right? Let's see what happened to Cain. What Cain do with his countenance when his countenance fell? It says, and the Lord said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted? So the Lord telling you what to do. He giving you the blueprint. But our people are stubborn as hell. Okay? Neck like a, what the scriptures say? Neck like you know, can't even turn it, man. You know what I mean? You want to turn away from the scriptures day in and day out, you know? Turn to true understanding, you know? Stubborn, wicked. We say good things. Hey, man, we need to come together and love this, that, and the other. We're going to show you how based off the Bible. Our people just looking. And at the end of it, they say some old foul mess, man. Stupid, ignorant understanding, bro, that our people have, man. You know? Understanding life as like a brute beast, man. I want it, I'm going to take it, I'm going to kill him. It says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? If thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So it says, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. So he turned around and slew his own brother. Covetousness. That's exactly what it is, right? Oh man, and he covetous. Now he could have been covetous. He could have coveted to do the right thing.
Yep.
He could have
wanted the glory that he deemed Abel was receiving from the Most High God.
Con, and the brethren touched on it, man. The brethren touched on it.
Yeah, that's without he wanted it without the works, and that's how it is.